ahí colgando porque la escuela nunca recibió su dinero. Eso es algo muy importante que a usted les puede dar mucha confianza. Ahora me gustaría platicarles un poco cuál es nuestro rol como agencia. ¿Qué hacemos? ¿En qué les podemos ayudar? ¿Cómo es la diferencia de trabajar por ti mismo o con una agencia? Pues bueno, colgando porque la escuela nunca recibió su dinero. Pero que nada, es muy importante que a usted les pueda dar mucha confianza. ¿Escuchan ¿Ya me escuchan bien?
Sí, ya. Perdón, sí, fue mi culpa. Yo tenía el streaming abierto.
No te preocupes. Primero, lo que nosotros hacemos es buscar que el programa sea el adecuado para ti. No te vamos a recomendar cualquier programa. Siempre buscamos que el programa sea el que te pueda ayudar a cumplir tus necesidades o tus objetivos. Ya sea solamente estudiar idiomas, estudiar en Canadá para trabajar o emigrar, siempre vamos a tener en cuenta esto para poder darte el programa que mejor se adecue a ti. Nos vamos a asegurar de que cubras con todos los requisitos de admisión y visado. Vamos a checar todos los documentos, los vamos a recolectar. No vamos a enviar ningún documento sin que lo hayamos revisado. Vamos a llenar todas las formas de admisión. Nos vamos a asegurar que no falte nada. Todo esto para que nos den una carta de aceptación de la escuela, ¿ok? Una vez que ya metimos todos tus documentos a la escuela, le vamos a dar seguimiento durante toda la aplicación. Si hace falta en el intermedio algún documento extra que hay que poner o alguna traducción adicional, el currículum o alguna cosa extra que no estaba específica, pero la están pidiendo para tu admisión, pues bueno, la diferencia que lo hagas tú solo a que lo hagas con nosotros es que nosotros siempre vamos a estar al pendiente de que no haga falta nada y si hace falta algo, inmediatamente se le entregue a la escuela para que una vez más podamos tener tu carta de aceptación. Y obviamente te vamos a ayudar durante todo tu inter de llegar a Canadá. ¿Qué es lo que necesitas? ¿Cómo va a ser? A lo mejor si tienes miedo con la ropa, ¿va a ser frío? ¿No va a ser frío? Todo este tipo de cosas puedes consultarlo con nosotros y puedes estar seguro de que te vamos a ayudar. Ahora, ¿por qué elegir trabajar con nosotros, con Canadá y no con otra agencia? Primero que nada, contamos con más de 10 años de experiencia en el mercado. Hemos ayudado a cientos de estudiantes a irse a estudiar a Canadá, a emigrar a Canadá por medio de los estudios. Te ayudamos a que la búsqueda de tu programa sea muy fácil, sea el programa ideal para ti. Todas las agentes que trabajamos en Canadá hemos sido estudiantes internacionales en Canadá, entonces sabemos cuál es el proceso, lo hemos llevado todas de alguna manera muy personal. Contamos con oficinas en Canadá, eso es algo que no todas las agencias la tienen. Entonces, el tener una oficina en Canadá, ¿en qué nos ayuda? Primero que nada, porque conocemos más el país y porque cualquier cuestión se puede resolver muchísimo más rápido teniendo una agencia central en Canadá. Representamos a más de 100 instituciones canadienses, seguramente que vamos a tener la ideal para ti. Todo el proceso es en línea y es completamente seguro. Nosotros somos una agencia certificada por ISF y las escuelas, tanto como ISF, nos dan la oportunidad de poder guiar no solamente estudiantes mexicanos, sino estudiantes que están en toda América Latina. Hemos ayudado a cientos de estudiantes, como les digo, nos encantará trabajar con ustedes y algo muy importante que fue lo que les dije en la parte de evitar fraudes, es que los pagos son directamente a las escuelas. Algo muy importante que tienen que tener en cuenta, y eso no depende de nosotros como agencia o de Mentora o de las escuelas, es que tienen que tener fondos para poder comprobar ante Migración Canadá que tienen el sustento necesario para poder pagar todos sus gastos mientras están estudiando en Canadá. Esto es muy importante que lo tengan en cuenta porque sin esto no les van a dar su visa de estudiante. Si tú vas a estudiar durante un año, el gobierno de Canadá te va a pedir que puedas comprobar que tienes $10,000 canadienses. Esto puede estar a tu nombre, a nombre de tu papá o algún sponsor económico, pero es muy importante que tengan este requisito porque sin él no les pueden dar la carta, la visa de estudiante. Ahora, nos gustaría comentar algunas diferencias que hay entre los programas COOP de un colegio público y de un colegio privado. Primero que nada, para aplicar para un permiso de posgrado, de trabajo de posgraduación, solamente puede ser en colegios públicos, ¿ok? Los colegios privados no te pueden dar este permiso. Los costos son muchísimo más accesibles en los college privados que en los college públicos. Por ejemplo, un programa COP en un college privado como mentora puede ir desde los $4,000 canadienses. No tienes beneficios si estudias en un college privado de llevar a tu familia o de darle a tus hijos una escuela gratuita, ¿ok? Eso es algo que solamente te lo pueden dar los colegios públicos. Ahora, el nivel de inglés es algo también muy importante para poder decidir a qué tipo de programa te vas o a qué tipo de escuela. Los colegios privados exigen una menor nivel de inglés, por lo que es más fácil para ti, si tienes un nivel más chico, poder entrar. No necesitas para los colegios privados hacer ningún IELTS, ningún TOEFL. Haces un examen exclusivo de la escuela y con esa nivelación ellos te calculan si puedes entrar al co-op o si necesitas tomar semanas antes de inglés. En caso de que necesites tomar semanas de inglés antes, pues bueno, lo haces en la misma escuela y es un mismo procedimiento. No tienes que preocuparte por cambiarte de escuelas. El tiempo de respuesta de las cartas de aceptación es muchísimo menor en los colleges privados que en los colegios públicos. Eso es muy importante, sobre todo ahorita, en los que están demorando muchísimo más para poder dar la visa de estudiante en esta pandemia. Entonces, mientras más rápido tengas tu carta de aceptación, más rápido vas a poder iniciar el proceso de visa. ¿Cuáles son los costos aproximados para estudiar en Canadá? Pues bueno, si quieres estudiar inglés o francés en una modalidad intensa, te va a salir como en $800 canadienses aproximadamente mensualmente. Para un co-op en un colegio privado puede ir desde los $4,000 canadienses en adelante. Para los programas co-op en colegio público, ya sean carreras, diplomas o graduate certificates, pueden ir desde los $10,000 en adelante. Y ahora los bachelors, que son solamente en universidades, pueden ir desde los $13,000 hasta los $50,000 canadienses. Esto para que lo tengas en cuenta también, si tu presupuesto está un poco limitado, pues bueno, puedes checar a qué tipo de programa se adapta mejor tu presupuesto. Por último, aquí está nuestro mail. En caso de que tengan alguna duda después de que tengamos este webinar, por favor escríbanos. Y también, si durante la conferencia van teniendo dudas, por favor escríbanlas, que al final de todo el webinar las vamos a estar contestando de manera personal.
Gracias, Estefi. Algo que es importante que les quiero mencionar que Emran nos va a platicar el día de hoy en su presentación es que los colleges públicos han creado partnerships o alianzas con colleges públicos. Entonces ustedes pueden estudiar en un college privado como es Mentora y después transferirse a un college público y tener las ventajas que Estefanía nos platicó en su presentación, en las que pueden obtener el permiso de trabajo posgraduación, pueden trabajar mientras estudian, pueden traer a su familia, bueno, todas las ventajas de los colegios públicos. Entonces ahorita Emran nos va a platicar de eso. Okay, so if you want to talk a little bit in Spanish, and then feel free to talk in English, so like people can practice their English too.
Hola, mujeres. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen. Hola, Ana, Limber, Jimana, Laura, Helen, Lauren, Mar, Deku, Luciana, Gabriela, Julio, Leonor, Alejandro, Diana. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So your first best friend is Stefania and Lorena and Melissa, but your second best friend is me. My name is Emra. It's different name. It's not maybe typical Canadian. It's a Turkish name, but I'm born in Canada, and I'm the director of Mentora in Toronto. I have lots of experience teaching English, so I can help you with your English, but I can also help you with your goals of living and working in Canada. So Lorena, Melissa, and Estefania have lots of Spanish materials to share with you, but I will share with you a little bit of the English side, and I will explain, And of course, if you have any questions, you can maybe test yourself in English, and we can try to help you, but you can always ask in Spanish as well. So it's a little bit complicated, our story. In Toronto, there's many different sort of, language schools and career colleges, but we came in 2013, and we became very quickly the cool, fun school. Capital English Solutions. We were if I can share my screen. Can I share my screen?
Yes, you should be able.
Let's try to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So we were first called CES. There's another CES. We won't talk about that right now, but we were originally the CES in Canada, Capital English Solutions. And you can see the red and white. This is what everybody knew us for the last, from 2013 to pretty much an end of last year. We had lots of plans to rebrand, to change our name, but it's become a little complicated because we changed our name during COVID time. So it's kind of confusing. But if you search Capital English Solutions, if you search cestoronto.com, it will be our school. But let's forget that. Right now, for the purpose of your coming to Canada, we are two businesses, Mentora Language Academy and Mentora College of Business and Technology. It's this one here. So I'm going to talk about the college today because this is a very exciting new project. And right now, maybe you are thinking, what can I do about my future? How can I experience something new that can make my future open, right? Well, coming to Canada, as Stefania talked about, is a very good way to do that. And the first step is maybe going to a co-op college. So this is what we have. And I can go into that right now. So two businesses, the language school and the career college. The career college is called Mentora College of Business and Technology. We are very lucky because our parent company is a university from Turkey, the #1 international university in that part of the world. And we are lucky to have their support, their resources in developing two beautiful quality programs. So first, I will talk about a little bit about, and I know the agent, Lorena, and her team can discuss this more, but Canada always means opportunity. There's so much opportunity. Whatever education you go to, there's so much opportunity. So with us, the cool thing is you're not only going to learn something, you're going to apply something. You're going to get work experience with the career college. This will give you all of the skills that you need to help you enter the job market. Whether you choose to stay in Canada or whether you choose to go back home, the skills that you learn in our career college are practical. You can apply it right away. Also, because we're in Canada and you will be leaving your country, the co-op or work placement that you will get from my school allows you to build your network. You will meet professional companies, maybe in the hotel sector, maybe in the business world. You will meet employers, colleagues, all huge fellow students. You will build your network in the professional international job market. And finally, we have a quality curriculum. This is very exciting because most career colleges you just take the program and you finish and you maybe go back home most of the time. Our program was recognized by a public Canadian college, Georgian College. I will discuss this later, but this is very exciting because it allows you to continue to gain a postgraduate work permit, which is huge. Here is some Spanish for you.
Yay.
Yeah, so this is kind of repeating what I said, but maybe our friends who are joining, I'm sure they understand. But here's a little bit of Spanish translation for you, so you can look at it. But of course, Lorena and the team, they can explain this to you as well if you have questions. But just feel free to read a little bit. I don't want to disappoint you with my pronunciation.
Y la ventaja que Mentora tiene es que ellos están en el centro de Toronto. La ubicación que ellos tienen están justo en el centro. Estefanía ya visitó la escuela. Y eso ayuda mucho porque las empresas están cercanas a la escuela. Mentora tiene convenios con otras empresas que les van a ayudar a poderse colocar laboralmente, lo que explicaba Emra, que los preparan para poder ganar la experiencia laboral, y sus programas tienen lo que es el componente educativo y el componente de prácticas profesionales, por lo cual puedes poner en tu currículum que ya has trabajado en Canadá, y es mucho más fácil poder encontrar un nuevo trabajo, ya sea en Canadá o en tu país de origen.
Bueno, yes. Again, some other, points to consider when you're thinking about higher education in Canada. You want something that's a little bit more personalized, something a little bit more boutique, so you can get personal attention. So this is the sort of differences between career colleges and big public colleges. In my school, you will get a boutique experience where the teacher is your friend, the director is your friend, and you're taken care of as a friend from day one. The faculty comes from the college industry, though, the college sector. So we are a small career college, but you are going to be learning from business and hospitality professors from George Brown, from Centennial, from Georgian College. This is faculty that I already have that built the curriculum. So you're going to get quality faculty, small classroom, 10 to 15, because of COVID, probably much smaller, maybe even 5-person classroom, which is good because you get much more personal attention. We are in downtown Toronto, right in the center of everything. Think about New York City. Think about Times Square. We are beside Dundas Square. This is the Times Square of Toronto. So you are close to all of the shops, all of the restaurants, all of the subways, all of the main universities, University of Toronto, Ryerson University, George Brown College. You are in the center of everything. And you are in the same building as our language school. The language school allows you to be around students from all around the world. You get to make friends from students from all around the world. And if your English is not good enough to enter our programs, our college programs, you can take English at very, very cheap prices, almost free, with some scholarships actually, because it's my school, you're my student, and you're already taking the college. It's very easy for these things to happen. The career college IELTS, the English proficiency requirement, is kind of 5.5. If you're 5, I can give you 2 months for free, for example, with the English school. Then when you're ready, you come into the college. This is also the kind of exciting thing about us. And we are not just, it's not just my school. It's part of a global network. We belong to BAU Global. BAU stands for, it's a Turkish word, Bahçeşehir. Bahçeşehir University is a huge university in Turkey. Maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they decided that they want education beyond borders. So they opened up schools in Canada, in America, in Washington, D.C., we have a university. In Germany, in Berlin, we have a design university. In the Middle East, we have different business universities. In Asia, we have universities. In Silicon Valley, we have offices. The point is it's a global network of education. So it's not just, who is this guy with the hat who just opened up a school in Canada? No, I'm part of a bigger network. So if you come to my school and you like the school, which I'm sure you will, you can also have opportunity very easily. Forget COVID, pretend COVID doesn't exist. But don't worry, COVID will definitely finish in the year, enough for you to travel. The point is you can take Berlin design courses. You can take Washington, D.C. business courses very easily once you start with us. So I'm talking too much. Let's go to the Spanish version.
Yes.
I think I explained a little bit of this, and I believe our friends hopefully understand. But this is, again, talking about the faculty, talking about modern Toronto campus, talking about global connections. All of the information is here in Espanol. So, yeah, go ahead, please.
Perdón, algo que mencionó Emrak, que a mí me tocó vivir personalmente cuando fui a conocer la escuela, es que realmente sí hay como que esa conexión de amistad entre los alumnos. O sea, tú vas a estudiar en un college, pero como dice Emrak, ahí mismo está la facultad o la escuela de inglés y de verdad está padrísimo. A mí me tocó visitarlos un viernes, si no me equivoco, y Emrak llegó con cajas y cajas y cajas de pizza, todos comimos juntos, conocí a mucha gente que era de otras partes, mucha gente de Asia, alemanes, franceses, españoles, por supuesto que había latinos también ahí, y eso es algo muy, muy padre que tiene Mentora. O sea, que vas a ser amigos de otras partes y la experiencia no se va a quedar solamente en el salón de clases o lo que hayas aprendido en el college, sino que también ese ambiente multicultural te va a dar muchísimo enriquecimiento para cuando regreses a tu país o si te quedas en Canadá también para quedarte. Es algo que muy pocas escuelas tienen y Mentora lo tiene y fue muy, muy padre experiencia ir a visitarnos.
Gracias. Yes. And as we move on, so our college now, the most sort of important has, because we are new, we have 2 programs right now. Business Administration Management and Hotel Management. Both of them are 48 weeks long, 32-week study, 16-week work placement or co-op experience. The good thing about our programs are Business Administration Management, Hotel Management. You're going to get the education and the experience to be in a managerial or director or executive role. This is what we're very excited about. So just to give you an idea, this is just talking about all the different facts. You get 25 hours in class, 384 hours doing the work. But these small details, Lorena and her team can, of course, tell you about. but we have already agreements with quite a few quality Canadian companies. The hotels have already signed an agreement with my school. We have 5 offices that have already signed an agreement with my school. So the point is, with business administration, you will learn many different aspects. You will learn not just, Microsoft Word or something like this. You're going to learn human resources management. You're going to learn accounting principles. You're going to learn event planning. You're going to learn some statistics. You're going to get basically a Canadian university business degree almost just in half a year, the knowledge about that stuff. And here's the main points here. I think I could read this. Duración. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can't. I'm not going to do it. But anyways, the point is that it's both programs are less than 1 year until you graduate. And there's more detail here. 2 semesters for the studying part. And all of the points, you learn computers, you learn, again, like I said, human resource, marketing, business law, business ethics, career development. It's a full sort of one-stop shop for main principles of management, managing business, not just being a secretary or something like this, managing international business.
Question.
Go ahead. Yes.
So if you the students are going to learn how to do the resume, how to
yes,
how to present themselves in an
correct
interview. Like, are they going to?
Correct. So yes, I know exactly what you're asking. So in addition to the professor and the assignments that you will learn, the school has support staff for career planning and professional development. Outside of even the classroom, we will do resume building workshops. We will be tracking you as well. There is going to be a dedicated staff guiding you along the co-op process and helping you with your professional development. Yeah.
Because after the 32 weeks, then they have to work 18 weeks.
Correct.
Yeah, and you help also with your partnerships, like the students are going to find companies that they can work.
Of course. The great thing is that there is, maybe you're listening to me, maybe you're understanding a little bit, and of course you're obviously understanding our friends here, but maybe you're thinking, okay, is there Spanish speaking staff there? Yes. See, by the time that you come to Canada, you will have counseling staff too, not just professional teaching and professional Canadian. No. You will have a Spanish speaker in the school helping you as well. This is very importante.
Muy bien.
Yeah. So there's all the details. Again, both of them are similar structure, but different industry. Hotel industry and just office industry, pretty much. Again, as I mentioned, you are lucky because you're part of a language school building as well. So many students want to be very professional and they want to get good Western education on their resume. But if they pay money to come all the way to Canada, they want a nice, cultural experience too. And the language school side is all about that. Every day there's an activity. Every day there's a new friend you can meet. Every day there's a new English experience you can have. So that's the lucky part of the English being in the same building. Again, this is part of BAO Global. It's a worldwide network. This is, again, just to show you that we are quality. Of course, everybody cares about being successful. Everybody cares about making money. We don't. We care about giving education. You know, I personally always care about education, number one. If you come to me and you say, or come to your agency and you say, you know, I want to come to this school, but can they give me some kind of support in some way? Yes. If you truly want to learn, I will help you learn. But you got to talk to Lorena for more details. Yeah. So this is kind of just a cute picture just to show like our Turkish-Canadian connection. But let me show you some maybe pictures about the school, the new school. This is our space right now. It's a beautiful open concept space in downtown Toronto. It used to be red, now it's blue. But just to give you an idea of what it looks like, I'm just gonna share some pictures. Let's see.
Sí, eso es algo que también me gusta mucho de Mentora o a Capital English Solutions, que su campus es muy nuevo, los salones están, son aulas muy modernas, tienen un área de cafetería donde pueden, todos los estudiantes se sientan y toman su lunch juntos. Está, como dijo Emrad, está a 2 cuadras de la Times Square de Toronto, donde es Dundas Square. La ubicación es excelente, las instalaciones.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
El staff también es muy amigable. Entonces,
yes, so I will also show you a little bit more of an interactive, not interactive, but more detailed video. As I mentioned, the language school is now Mentora Language Academy. Used to be Capital English Solutions. So this is the exact same experience you will get, but imagine blue instead of red. We are in the center of everything. Just 1 minute from the subway station. Same facility. This is for the language side, but I just wanted to show you how active it is and how much energy there is. We have lots and lots of microwaves.
Esa es la cafetería que les comentaba, que pueden sentarse y convivir con los demás estudiantes.
It's a modern facility. You can have your lunch there. You can do whatever you want there. My house, mi casa es su casa, right? Yeah. And this is a recent video. When we opened at the end of August, we had our current students in Toronto that did not go back to Mexico, did not go back to Colombia, did not go back to Korea. They stayed in Toronto, and we did virtual lessons, but we were excited to bring them back, and we brought them back small and safely in beginning of September. And this is kind of the new normal.
We're very excited to announce that Mentora College of Business and Technology and Mentora Language Academy, formerly Capital English Solutions, also known as CS Toronto, has reopened our doors. We're also very excited to be launching our new Mentora name, and we look forward to welcoming you soon. The switch to the more internationally recognized Mentora brand is an effort to align our Toronto presence more closely with Bao Global's Mentora language centers located throughout the world, including Washington, D.C., Berlin, Istanbul, and more. As part of the new brand, the Toronto location has also opened a new career college, Mentora College of Business and Technology. As the newest addition to the worldwide Bao Global brand, Having access to this worldwide academic community gives students in Toronto richer experiences during their programs and more opportunities after graduation. In accordance with Languages Canada and the health guidelines of the federal, provincial, and municipal government authorities, we will be operating in a way that prioritizes the safety of our students, staff, host families, and community. We're looking forward to welcoming you back in a fun, yet safe and responsible way.
So by the time you come to Canada, I believe the rules are going to be a little bit more relaxed. We're going to be able to have you do face-to-face lesson, not virtual lesson all the time. It's going to be very interactive. You're going to come for your education, but you're also going to come for your cultural experience as well. With my school, I can guarantee you will have that. If you go to Instagram, which maybe Lorena later can share, Mentora Toronto hashtag, you can see how many activities, how much face-to-face things that we do. You can get a better idea. But one last thing I want to share. If your goal is to come to Canada and not only study and learn and graduate, but to live and work in Canada, you want a postgraduate work permit. We are very lucky because we are a career college that got recognized by a public college. What does this mean? You can take less than 1 year program with me and go direct to Georgian College in beautiful Barrie, Ontario. Big popular public college, and take less courses, pay less tuition, and kind of graduate quicker with less English requirement and get your postgraduate work permit. We can do, maybe Lorena later, a separate webinar about this specific product. It's very unique. But the point is, with Mentora, you have language opportunity, you have work and study opportunity, and you have live in Canada opportunity. So I look forward to welcoming you to Canada as soon as we can. And if you have any questions, any concerns, you can always go to my amigas, Lorena, Melissa, and Estefania.
Perfect. Thank you. Gracias. So there are a few questions we have in the chat. We
yes,
have
please.
Questions in Facebook, and we have also some comments on YouTube.
Yes.
So the first question is from Helen. She's asking us, if you study in Mentora, can you transfer directly to Georgian College without IELTS or TOEFL or any English
yes
test? Okay, perfect. There is another person in Facebook, Jose Rodolfo. So he's asking us about how is the process to measure the English level? Do you have a online?
Great question.
English
Great question. Wonderful question. So sometimes in order to make sure that you have the right level before you go to the college, the school asks you to present an IELTS score, or they tell you to take a Duolingo exam or something like this. Both of these involve money, paying money to take these tests. We are lucky. You have a Languages Canada school that I also manage. Languages Canada is a quality brand that regulates good ESL schools in Canada. What does that mean? I have quality English teachers that I can tell right away to say to any one of your students, we will do a virtual proficiency exam, placement exam. And we will be able for you first to do like a grammar test online to understand. Then we do a speaking test and we put it together and we say, okay, you are perfect, or you need 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, little bit English to get you to that point. Then we can tell you, how much you need to pay for English or give you a scholarship for the English course. But we can give you a free test is the answer to right away find out if you're at the level for the college.
And that's online?
Half online, and then half we do with our virtual platform. We have like kind of Zoom. It's Microsoft Teams that we use.
Okay.
The teacher live.
Another question that I received now that we're talking about the English school, in case they are admitted to the college program and they need to make, sorry if you can hear me, and they need to make more time for English in order to accomplish or get the level they need for the college program. Do they have special prices for English, or they have to pay the full prices?
No. This is also a good question. So in addition to scholarships that we will offer, especially if they are registered for the college, we have extremely aggressive Latin American discount prices. Regular price is regular price. We have up to 45% discounted from regular price. So there's special Latin American pricing that we believe is very reasonable. But if there's other special things that we can do, just ask and we can try to do something.
Y de hecho, en la publicidad que mandamos a nuestros estudiantes acerca del webinar de hoy, hablamos acerca de una beca de $6,000 canadienses. Y también EMRA nos está dando una promoción especial para quienes tomen las clases de inglés por 4 semanas. Él nos va a dar 2 semanas de inglés gratuitas para en línea, like online classes, right? So if they take online classes for weeks, they get 2 weeks for free.
Yeah. Yes, even though the face-to-face has its own other price list, right? But the online one, yes, you study, you just register simply 4 weeks at very, very reasonable prices. I give you 2 weeks free.
Ok, para los que nos acompañan el día de hoy, que están viendo, que se registraron, que nos están viendo en Facebook y en YouTube, estamos dando esta promoción debido a este webinar. Nos está dando 2 clases de inglés gratuitas.
2 semanas.
2 clases de 2 semanas. 2 semanas de inglés.
No nos quites clases, Lore. Nos encanta que escuchamos el gratis.
Sí, no. 2 semanas. Y sobre la beca, estos programas, porque they were asking me about also prices. So these prices for people who wants to register directly, they're like $12,000. What is the original price? Like
okay, sorry. So for the college.
For the college.
Yes. So regular price for career college courses, mine or other schools, they're on average between 8 to 15,000 Canadian dollars per program. And our programs are between 10 and 12,000 just tuition, regular, no COVID, no Latin American discounts, no nothing. It's a very unique time and we have a very unique promotion. And especially because we're a new school and we know that your students are going to love the program and be successful in the program, I got permission from my boss, from my jefe, who said, you can offer an aggressive discount price. So between hotel management and business administration, it's kind of between 4,000 and 6,000 Canadian dollars for a full year, which gives you work experience, that gives you everything included, and gives you a real opportunity to continue to a Canadian college. So now is the time to take advantage. And if you choose this, my school, you don't have to pay everything at once. We just get registration fee, and then we can give you the visa documents and all these things. But for this process, you have to speak with the Lorena and the agency, and then we can help you. But it's very easy and it's very cheap just to get your first visa documents.
Okay, perfect. So can they take classes online for
Yes.
Mentora College?
Yes.
So they don't need to wait until they open the borders?
This is a good question too. Because we're in Toronto, and we're relatively in the same time zone, we got approval from the ministry that if you cannot come to Canada, you can still take at least the study portion online. We are working on, this is kind of secret, we're working on, just in case, co-op online as well. But this is next phase to discuss. It's a little bit tricky, that part. But we can guarantee the study portion, 32 weeks, you can do fully online from your country in Latin America.
Okay, perfect. And then do you have, I assume Mentora is working on getting on the
designated list
for, because Laura has been asking, she's asking about that.
Oh,
and
Laura knows the news.
Yes. So she's asking about if you are a school that has been approved to receive students in Canada.
You guys have to register into my school. You're too smart. These are all very, very good questions. I'm very happy with these questions. Yes. So just a little bit of summary. Canada is very lucky, compared to, let's say, America and UK, Australia. The government said we can begin accepting international students around October 20th. Not the problem, the kind of small challenge is that schools had to be approved with a COVID plan first. Now, in Canada, we have provinces, right? In Toronto, we are in Ontario. Vancouver is in British Columbia. And each province has their own laws. I can tell you, in Ontario, currently, there's around maybe 25, almost 30 schools that are approved. 90% of them are actual public colleges and full universities, right? A small amount are language school and career college. We are not on the list yet, but we got approval from the government in an email. They saw the plan. They said, yeah, you guys are good, but we're not on the published list. So what does that mean? It means you can register. We can, if you still want to come to Canada, we can send you the document for the study permits, but you cannot buy your plane tickets yet until we are fully approved. If you want to come to Canada, I'm told in November, this month, our plan will be approved and fully approved, and we're going to be on the list. So let's say worst case, by next year, by January, of course, anytime you can take virtual with us, anytime. But if you want to come to Canada, you can come confidently, legally in January latest.
Emra, another question that we are asked every single time. What if a student registers for, let's say, March, and then since the backs are closed in many places in Latin America, for example, in Mexico, are still closed? What happens if the students register for March and then he doesn't obtain his visa? Can he postpone his intake without any penalties?
Yes.
Pay the same price?
These are perfect questions. My God. Yes. There's no penalty with me. You can postpone. and I recommend you postpone, because you will come to Canada. You will. It's not a question of if, it's just a question of when. And some schools say, okay, you extend your start date, you got to get a penalty or change fee or these. No. Whatever you originally register for that's it. That's it. No penalties with me.
Ok.
Yeah.
Así que los estudiantes pueden estar seguros que si en caso de que los VACs en México sigan cerrados o si en su país aún siguen cerrados, que la verdad es que la mayoría de Latinoamérica ya están abriendo poco a poco, no se preocupen de que tengan un intake por ejemplo, en marzo, que fue lo que le preguntamos a Emra, pueden aplazar su entrada hasta que tengan su permiso de estudio completamente válido para que puedan viajar a Canadá. Entonces, lo ideal es aprovechar estas promociones que están por un tiempo limitado, pagar ahora el registro, registrarte, empezar con tu procesamiento de visa y no importa si después lo tienes que aplazar. El precio va a seguir siendo lo mismo, pero tenemos que aprovechar las ofertas que nos está dando Emra ahora. Right? This is
right.
Like limited time offers. It's not like you will have these prices for a long time.
Yes, Stephanie, this is a very point to focus on, that, it's a very unfortunate situation what's happening in the world, but we are kind of lucky because of this, because it allows us to offer such wonderful promotions right now. And it's limited time. Even if you decide to start, 2022, let's say, you can take advantage of this price as long as you register before the end of the year, right? And then there's maybe going to be another promotion, but I can't be certain that it's going to be the same aggressive promotion.
Never like this one, for sure.
Yeah, and now that Georgian, the Georgian College recognized us. Next week, we're going to be in the news. Everyone now is going to know that this is not just a typical career college, that this is something that is kind of between career college and between public college, something in the middle. And we can't justify having this type of school with those prices forever. So that's why I'm so excited right now that we can, and I will honor everything, and I will even give other things right now, only because we value you too much. We value the Latin market too much. And again, I know when one student even takes the program and they will 100% be successful. I'm not selling it. You're not selling it anymore. They're going to sell it. It's just going to happen naturally. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bueno, me gustaría aclarar los precios porque solamente dijimos que tenemos la beca de $6,000. Like, we're going to talk about the price that you're giving us, because we've just been talking about the $6,000 scholarship, but I'm going to share the price.
Yes.
Entonces, como mencionamos, Emra nos está dando una beca de $6,000 para empezar estos programas. Los pueden empezar en línea. Los pueden apartar antes de finales de este año y tomar una fecha en el futuro. Los precios, el de diploma Business Administration Management, el precio regular es de $2,240 y con la beca de los $6,000 son $6,240 canadienses. El programa de diploma en Hotel Management son $10,000, el precio regular. Y el precio de promoción que nos está dando Emra, que es súper bueno, son $4,000 canadienses. So this is the special pricing for Latin America.
Yes, and I recommend really, like, of course, I'm here. If you want to contact me, I can talk about Toronto, and I can talk to you about my favorite musicians and different things to eat in Canada and whatever. But if you want to talk specifically about my school and the process and the promotion, you have to talk to Lorena, Melissa, and Stefania. They are the people that will be able to help you, and they are the people that will be able to guide you to me. And then when you come, then you're mine. Then I take over. then I will take care of you. And then we'll have some fun together and I'll make sure that you're successful in Canada.
Lore, para agregar algo de lo que tú dijiste, que es muy importante, es que o sea, aunque tengamos esta beca, no tienen que pagar todo el programa completo. O sea, pueden pagar el registro, iniciamos todo el procesamiento y después pueden pagar los 4,000 o los 6,000 de los programas. Para registrarte y aprovechar la promoción, solamente se tienen que pagar los registros.
Perfecto, gracias, Stephanie.
Para que quede muy claro esta parte.
Aclaración. ¿Cuánto cuesta el registro? How much is the registration fee?
For the college,
Mm-hmm.
$500 Canadian.
Perfect.
Okay. $500 canadienses para empezar el proceso de registro.
And for the language academy?
Language academy, generally it's 150, 150.
Mm-hmm.
But we can, you know, I'm in a good mood today. We can even say just 75%, $75 for that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
75 per week.
$75 registration fee.
Oh, registration.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, wait a minute. Are we talking about online class?
Yes.
Oh,
Fine.
okay. Don't worry about registration online. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Les voy a compartir nuestros contactos para todas las personas que quieren como cotizaciones privadas, ya sea de inglés o de Mentora College, para que nos puedan enviar un correo y darles la cotización. Ay, ¿se ve mi pantalla? ¿Se ve el...?
Se ve.
Ahí está.
Sí se ve. Para cotizaciones, si tienen alguna pregunta en específica, si algo no quedó claro porque lo pasamos muy rápido en inglés o porque llegaron un poquito tarde, escríbanos por favor, ahí vamos a estar Melissa, Lorena o yo atendiendo todas sus inquietudes, respondiendo todos sus presupuestos, todo lo que necesiten. Como dice Embra, somos amigos y nos gustaría poder ayudarles a que cumplan este sueño de estudiar en Canadá. Anímense, vale mucho la pena. Creo que ahorita que es tiempo COVID, no todo es tan malo. Si antes no tenías el dinero para hacerlo, ahora con estas promociones que tenemos de COVID, la verdad es que están buenísimos los precios. Nunca los habíamos visto así y de verdad que es para aprovecharlo. Meli, Lore, ¿tenemos más preguntas? A lo mejor de Facebook o YouTube.
Deja reviso Facebook. Facebook fue la pregunta de José Rodolfo acerca de cómo puede medir su nivel de inglés, pero eso ya lo explicó Embra, acerca de que pueden hacer un examen en línea y también se les hace como una entrevista en Zoom. Algunas personas al inicio nos hicieron preguntas sobre las gestiones de visa, que si les podemos ayudar si les ayudamos con la cuestión de los permisos de estudio, la cuestión inmigratoria. Les comentamos que trabajamos con una una asesora de migración muy de la mano y les podemos ayudar.
Meli.
Mi internet se paró un poco.
Sí.
I think we're having bad internet connections, but I think it's good now.
Una pregunta que nos acaba de llegar, que creo que es muy importante. Nos pregunta Jimena si tiene que pagar todos los 6,000 o la totalidad del programa antes de llegar a Canadá. Embra, does the student need to pay fully before arriving? Does the student need to pay fully before arriving to Canada?
No. At the moment, it's simply $500 plus the 30% of the tuition. It doesn't have to be all at once. We could even do a payment plan for the 30%, but we do not expect everything all at once. No way. We're very flexible. As long as the registration fee is made, we can make other arrangements.
How many installments can the student make when he arrives in Canada?
Yeah, so what we're saying right now for like internally is we want it maximum three installments.
3 installments, ok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Entonces, eso significa que necesitan pagar el registro ahorita cuando se registren, después el 30% antes de llegar a Canadá, y ese 30% igual puede ser como en un plan de pagos, y una vez que lleguen a Canadá se puede hacer los pagos hasta en 3 pagos.
Para Jimena que lo preguntaba.
Emra, so Jimena is asking us also about the quarantine, because once you get the approval for the, well, you already got it, but it haven't been published.
It's not published, yeah.
Yes.
I can explain. It's a very good question. So if you do choose to come to Canada, and if Canada still is mandating the 2-week quarantine for all international travelers, you have to stay in a hotel first. We are lucky we have arrangements with a couple airport hotels. The arrangement right now just means that it's cheaper for you than regular like tourists. It doesn't really mean that we're paying. So it's an extra cost, but if you're coming to Canada to study in a college or to continue to work or get this type of experience, it's a very, very cheap, small inconvenience for your future. So you will come, let's say, for example, let's say tomorrow, because you have to do quarantine if you come tomorrow. 2 weeks, an hotel representative will meet you, take you to the hotel. You will be given 3 full meals a day. You will take online class with us. You will have myself and the school staff talk to you every day, and you will be taken care of during the 2-week quarantine. The price is between $1,500, $2,500, depending on the hotel that you choose. But this includes insurance for 1 month, phone SIM card for 1 month, 2 weeks hotel and food. We can give you this detail as soon as we are on the list, published. Right. We are going to be sharing this detail with the team, and they can tell you, if your plan is to come to Canada, what the rules are.
The 1,200, that's for the 15 days quarantine.
1,000, yeah. It's in Toronto. It's very cheap in other places. Toronto, little bit expensive. Between 1,500 to, let's say, maximum 3,000, depending on the type of hotel that you want for 2 weeks, meals included, insurance included, and phone number. You need a Canadian phone number when you are here for your 2-week quarantine period. But it's not complicated. The most complicated is just you deciding to come to Canada, right? This is the biggest step for you. Everything else, we will take care of you. Your agency will take care of you, and the school will take care of you. Your future is invaluable, right? You cannot put money amount on your future. Of course, you can stay in Mexico, in Colombia, in your home country, in your home city. You can have a good time and be successful doing that. But if you decide to come to Canada, don't worry so much about, do I have to do quarantine? Do I have to do It's not a big deal, because you have a team supporting. You're not by yourself.
That's going to be like a mini vacation.
Exactly. Exactly. You get to just hang out in a hotel party all day long with your Netflix and your online EMRA every day.
Okay.
Y comida, cuarto.
Y empezar online. O sea, vas a estar ocupado.
Sí, perfecto. Les dejamos nuestros WhatsApps aquí en el chat. Nos pueden contactar, nos pueden mandar un WhatsApp, nos pueden escribir al correo de estudiar@canadaes. And I don't know, is there any?
You can go to our website. You can go to your agency's website. You can go to ours, mentoralanguageacademy.ca. It's a lot of words, but even if you do our old name, CES, let me share the screen. Even if you do our old name, which is CES Toronto, little bit easier. If you just write cestoronto.com, no, .c, first I have to spell. cestoronto.com, it's not work. Okay. You will come to our language website, mentoralanguageacademy.ca. The college website is mentoracollege.ca. You can get all little bit more details on the program and the different opportunities. But of course, you can speak with your agency. But I would recommend Instagram. You follow Mentora Toronto, and then the college is MCBT Toronto. But again, Lorena and her team can share this with you. It allows you to get updated in real time with what's happening with the school and Canada and everything like that.
Okay, perfect. So just one more question. So Percy's asking, like, for example, if they come to Mentora, they take the diploma, and then after they transfer to Georgian College, are they going to get two
Diplomas.
like two acceptance letter? Can they apply for their study permit at once, or it will be Mentora first, and then once they're in Toronto, they need to extend their work?
This is a very good question. I believe once they're in my school, then there's a separate process for that.
Yes.
We have a in-house like consultant, immigration consultant, and Georgian's immigration team that will help with this. If your decision is to take our program and go to Georgian, you will get orientation from Georgian staff at my school to tell you about the process and the intake dates and admission dates and all of the immigration questions from Georgian when you're in Toronto. But if this is a question you want an detailed answer for, I can get you. If you want to maybe send it to the team, I can send you in writing a little bit more detail about that process.
Okay. Okay.
Algo que me gustaría mencionar, que es muy, muy importante, chicos, a todos los que nos están viendo, es que se comuniquen con nosotros. Aquí tienen las páginas de Mentora, está su Instagram, pero nosotros estamos aquí como para desmenuzarles la información y guiarles en el camino completo. Si no se sienten tan seguros de cómo está su inglés o prefieren verlo con alguien que les dé toda la información directa, escríbanos, es muy fácil. La intención de que trabajen con un agente es que les facilite todo este proceso y que les dé la información lo más detallada posible. Y como dice Embra, o sea, si es algo que no sabemos, se los vamos a conseguir y toda la información es muy detallada para que ustedes tengan todo lo que necesitan para tomar la decisión. Lore, no sé si quieras agregar algo más. Melissa, Embra, I don't know if you maybe want to add something else.
I mean, we can talk all night, guys. I'm sure you have many questions. We can not talk about school. I mean, we can talk about whatever you want. I mean, I don't know if everyone has time, but we can maybe set aside another time. I mean, like, listen, I'm the boss of the school. Maybe I don't look like a typical manager, but it's not a typical school, which means when you come, you will have education experience and you will have fun experience. I believe when you are enjoying yourself, when you're having fun, you are learning much more. So not only me, my whole staff, my Spanish speakers, my Korean speakers, my Japanese speakers, my teachers, my accountants, everybody is a reflection of me. We can talk about music, we can talk about tourism, we can talk about restaurants, we can talk about everything, but we are always focused on education. And so I just want to give that image that maybe you're thinking about many different schools, but if you come to my school, I guarantee you will have the perfect balanced experience of active life and education life. And I can continue talking for 2 more hours if you like, but I think we're okay for now. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Muchas gracias, everybody. Hasta luego.
Hasta
See you
luego.
soon. Yeah. Hasta luego. Yeah. When you come to Canada, I will help you with English, and in the school, English only. But outside the school, you got to help me with Spanish. Okay?
Perfect.
It's a deal.
They'll do.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much, ladies. And I look forward to welcoming your students, hopefully in the near future.
Thank you, Emra.
Thank you, Emra, for the presentation.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You too.
Lore, nos quedamos